Hey fam, Burakin, what is going on? I haven't been doing these as much. We've been busy building. I thought I'd just jump in, say hello. Let's talk some shit. I've had some awesome feedback of late saying that there's a lot of people who jumped in to the project because of the authenticity and how real we've tried to keep it, and the connection with the team and myself with the project and what it means. So I thought I'd jump in and say hello. Really interesting kind of time with the other side meta at the moment. A lot of people angry about the gas that it costs, the avoidable gas costs, uh, through a lottery system, I guess. Um, yeah, really interesting time. Diggy posted something this morning. I didn't even read it, but it's something we talk about all the time. Early on, I said we continuously came up against, or you know, our project looking different and not being the same as other projects, and not even by a small margin, massively. We aren't a PFP project, despite giving people, I guess, what would be considered as PFPs. Someone pointed out that actually we even face the different way. most of our most of our traits are they're across the body. And one thing about our project, if you look at the Buras, and it'll be the same for the others, is we weren't creating a PFP project. We were creating, and we are creating, a world, and a world that we want to be artistically cohesive, one that makes sense. The story of Gyris is one that is imagined as almost as like an alternative to our own world, in that you have a world, and that spark of life is, you turn left instead of right, and you get a whole different thing, but still framed within our own understanding of how things evolve and develop. Something looks like something. So again, a Bora, I've always said this all the way along, a Bora wearing a space helmet, or fucking headphones, or even an arrow through its head and being like, like this, it just doesn't make sense. Um, this doesn't make sense for what we're doing. We're building a franchise. We're building a deep narrative, not a not a PFP project. Um, and what was posted by Diggy was someone talking about, the new meta, changing the meta. Something comes along to change the game. We've always said we wanted to break the mold. We're using NFTs to do something that other people aren't doing. We're building a franchise. We're building a business using this technology to essentially bootstrap what we hope to be a revolutionary game, one that has people working together and engaging in a way that games haven't really been able to do before, especially in a way that allows ownership in the way that NFTs do. We're also doing it with we've developed an indie studio. A lot of projects out there sort of concerned about floor price and selling out their runs. They can get on secondary, and then they can put staking in, and it's this sort of uh, inward cycle of repetition of other projects. And we're we're here building a game, um, with a team of, I think we're up to 12 now. We've got a studio. It's fucking really cool. We didn't wait to sell out. We actually started before we sold out. We started with my money. We started with a studio of two that grew to three, to four, to five, to six, to seven, to eight, to nine, to 10, 11, and 12. And that's not including our great team and the board that's just come in place for the DAO. Uh, if you look at the web of people involved with Gyris already, especially the project arm, building arm, it's really quite beautiful and impressive. And I think that's why we've been able to attract venture capital funding, 200,000 USD. We're going to announce that in a day's time, who that is, and we expect it to be more. That's because we're building something new, something beautiful, and something big, and we actually have devs working on that, which is something rare, strangely enough, rare for the space.